Hi girls, welcome to a new video. Just so there won't be any confusion, I'm going to be uploading videos in Spanish and some videos in English. Just take notice that it's the same information. It's just one is for people that talk in Spanish and one for people talking English. I just wanna give this information to both worlds because sometimes there's not enough information on the internet and there's a lot more information in English than in Spanish. That is so unfortunate. So I'm trying to help out my girls in Mexico as well. So we're gonna begin this video. I hope you like it. So today's video is going to be how to take care of your adhesive, and this is going to help you a lot on gaining more retention, because I know this is something that we all have issues with and problems with. So I hope this video can help you a little bit more in that area. And any comments or any questions that you have, please put them in the end in the comment section and I will be glad to help you. These are going to be 10 tips to gain better retention by taking care of your adhesive, and let's start. The first tip is, how long does your adhesive last? You can check this with your provider, but it generally lasts like 2 to 3 months when you open it, okay? After you open it, it lasts from 2 to 3 months, and after that the glue becomes like sticky, or it just has this like little thread when you start to use it. So it's not recommendable for you to keep using it after 3 months. What I would recommend for you to do is to add like this little strip to it, so you can add the date when you opened it. This way you can know when it's time for you to change your glue, and it doesn't matter that you still have glue in the bottle, because why would you want to use it if it's not working for you anymore the way it should be from the beginning? The second recommendation would be to shake your glue 1 minute before you start using it. You can do this by yourself manually, or you can buy these little glue shakers that they sell on Amazon. They're so great. You just put the bottle inside it and it shakes it for you like in 2 seconds. It already did what you are while you are shaking it manually in 1 minute. So if you can get your hand on one of those glue shakers on Amazon, that would be great, and those are lifesavers. If not, you can do it by yourself. Just shake it for 1 minute and you're good to go. Okay, next, always discard the first drop of glue that you're going to use. Since it's been in storage for a while, the first drop is not going to be the best one to use on your first application, and we're just talking about when you first start with your first client. In the next sessions that you have during the day, you don't have to do this. It's just for the first time that you open it on the first client. Just discard the first drop of glue that you use. Okay, so next, always follow your glue instructions according to where to store it, okay? There are a lot of providers that tell you that you should put your glue in the refrigerator when you open it. After you open it, put it in the refrigerator. I actually have this provider which glue I use, and I asked them about this, if they recommended if I had it in this little black container that you can find in Amazon as well, and you can store like 3 glues in it. So this container keeps your glue in a cool, sealed place with no humidity, so it's perfect for you to store your glues there. You can find it on Amazon as well, or maybe one of your extension providers have those accessories for you to buy from them. But as I was saying, you need to ask your glue provider if your glue can be stored in the refrigerator or if it can be stored somewhere else. When I asked them if I could store it in this container, they told me it had to be specifically stored in the refrigerator for it to work. So always check with your glue provider where is the best storage place for you to put your glue in after you open it. Okay, so after that, so next tip would be to always check your room temperature and the humidity in your cabin or in your room or wherever you are working from. You need to check the temperature and the humidity. So one of the ways that you can check this is with a hygrometer. I hope I'm saying it right. And this will show you how much humidity you have and in how many degrees this is your room in. So generally the room temperature should be between 68 through 71 degrees Fahrenheit, and the humidity should also be in like 45 to 75% of humidity in your cabin. You should check also your glue in what humidity and what degrees it works best. Each glue has their own information on how many degrees you should have your cabin and how much humidity it works best in. So always check your glue package for that information as well, so you can always have that temperature on point. Okay, so you should also check on what item your glue works best on, because there are glues that do not work good on glue rings. There is actually this glue called black matter, and it actually says, the provider tells you that it does not work good on glue rings and it works best on jade stones. So you should also check that information, because maybe you're putting it in the glue ring and it's not the proper accessory for that glue, and you need to put it on the jade stone. Or maybe you're putting it on the jade stone and the proper accessory would be the glue ring. Also, you can cover the jade stone with aluminum foil, or you can also cover your glue ring with the aluminum, and this would make your glue last longer. So remember, the aluminum can also help you. So remember that the aluminum can also help your glue last longer, but check this with the provider, because but be careful, because not all glues work best with the aluminum. Some glues get like really watery and it doesn't have the best retention. But for the most glues, there is no problem for you using the foil on your jade stone or on your glue ring. So also check that information and which accessory your glue works best in. So if your glues are the ones that work best stored in the refrigerator after you opened it, before you start your first application, take the glue out and leave it in your cabin for about 30 minutes so it can grip the room temperature you're working with. Okay, so another good tip, it's always changing your glue drop within 30 to 45 minutes, because if not, if you leave it like for about an hour or more, you start seeing these little glue threads I was talking about, or you can also see when the glue starts turning a little bit gray. So when it starts turning gray, or it starts getting these little glue threads when you take out the extension, then it's time for you to change the glue. So try to check that timing so you can always have a fresh dot available for better retention on your client's lashes. Okay, you guys, so the drying time on your glue is super important. You always need to check this information, because if you are a beginner and you're using a glue that dries within 1 to 2 seconds, you're not going to have the best retention. Why? Because you're still struggling in trying to isolate the natural lashes. So you can't be using a glue that is drying so fast that you can't keep up. By the time you're about to stick the extension to the natural lash, the glue already dried up. Or maybe it can have like a little bit of glue left and you stick it on there and you think it's stuck on perfectly, and no, by the time that you brush it, or maybe the next day, your client is gonna lose that lash. So if you're a beginner, I would recommend a glue that is drying time is within 3 to 4 seconds, so you have more time to also isolate the lashes. And when you put the extension on the natural lash, you have also time to correct the direction of your extension so it doesn't go sideways. And if you're an advanced or an expert, there are also glues that are within 0.05 to 1 second. This is if you're like an expert in lashing, you have years with this, and you're right on your game, and you know what, I can handle this timing. That's perfect for you. So I recommend that glue for you, but try to check what drying time your glue has, because maybe your glue is drying faster than you're capable to handle at this moment. So just try to buy a glue that is suitable for your capabilities at the time. If it's beginner, advanced, or medium, try to get a glue that works best for you within its drying time. Okay, you guys, so we have gotten to the last tip, number 10. And this is just general information so you can always have the best retention on your clients, which is the first step, to always clean your clients' lashes with the lash shampoo. And only if your clients have like oily lashes or like oily skin, add primer to their lashes and just finally close the deal at the end of the application. And that is all you need. And hopefully with these 10 tips you will have better retention, and you will know how to take care of your glue and how it works, and that your clients will come with beautiful lashes for their touch-up, and that your clients come in with beautiful lashes for their fill-ins, so that they are the proper filling clients and not clients that need a new set because their lashes did not have the best retention and fell off within the 2 or 3 weeks, and that their lashes came off within the 2 to 3 weeks that her fill was and that their lashes fell off within the 2 to 3 weeks that they had their fill for, and now you have to tell them that it will be a new set because it did not hold well. So tell me what you think about these tips, and I will be uploading new videos soon and hope you like them. Bye.